Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Steve Harrison with 44 Farms. Like I said, a very special guest before we went to break because Steve, he gets to grace us with his presence here at the Superior Sales quite a bit, and I get to have fun when I go down to 44 Farms and film for the American Rancher and get to visit with Steve. Well, Steve, it's great to have you on this morning. You guys have a busy weekend coming up down at the farm, so tell us a little bit about that. What's going on?
Yeah, we have our annual female production sale this Saturday at 12 noon. We're offering all classes of purebred cattle. It's a sale that really caters more toward the purebred world and purebred breeders, people looking for donor cows, heifer calf replacements, fall pairs, spring calving cows. You know, we have cattle available in all classes with our famous 44 Farms guarantee and the genetic power behind that.
Speaking of the genetic power behind it, there's a lot of things that go into your guys' program and your operation. There's a lot of things you look for, especially when breeding. And you guys, you know, the genetics is a big deal to you. Tell us a little bit more about your genetics and why they've been so successful throughout the years.
Well, I think one of the things is that we're focused on our real-world data first and foremost. We're starting to accumulate tremendous amounts of data on our carcass information through our branded beef program, and learning how to correlate and track that back to the cattle in the pasture using EPDs, DNA, ultrasound technology, embryo transfer. Really, the cliche of all the tools in the toolbox to breed better cattle.
I think that's one thing that's impressive about your guys' operation as well is all the technology that goes into it and the information you guys receive. You use it. I mean, you really do, and you put it out there for your customers and your clients so they can see that you are using it to make the cattle better, to make them perform better, not only in the pasture but on the plate.
Well, ultimately, we're trying to produce a product that is the success or failure is going to be determined by the customer, which is the consumer. And so a quality eating experience should be first and foremost in everyone's mind.
And that's a big thing that you and I always talk about. You know, you come to these auctions, you participate in the Buyback Program, and that's a big deal for a lot of our clients and customers. I mean, they really appreciate that. They believe in it. They attend your guys' auctions. They buy your genetics. They buy your bulls. And then in return, they sell their calves and you purchase them. Why do you guys feel a need to play a part in the Buyback Program?
Well, because our growth in 44 Farm Steaks is absolutely phenomenal. You know, we're moving up by almost 25% between now and June 1st, and over the next year, by next April, we'll have a full 100% increase from where we are today. So our need for high-quality Angus cattle to supply that program, the growth is just phenomenal.
Well, I know Superior has a long-standing relationship with 44 Farms and you all down there at the ranch. I just want to thank you for being on this morning. I can't wait to interview you some more this summer on the road shows. Thanks again for being on this morning, Steve. When we come back, a special guest from Merck. Don't go anywhere.